Explains his 8 kids.
If we're killing innocent people, Lucian should be dead.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of blood on Lucian's hands, though, by this stage. In fact, Lucian, as you look around the area, you can almost see in the sort of the sand what looks like a figure standing there for a moment, a red dragonborn, but it fades away.
Do I see two?
Nope. just Lucian, as always. It gets hard for me to remember all the people who have died on your watch. It's tricky. Anyway, you guys move along. Yeah, you can see there's this what looks like just sticking out of the earth this jagged piece of like rock and salt. The person informs you, like, yeah, down there is the salt mines.
Well, if we're going to attempt to sneak up, I think it might be best to leave the horses.
I don't think we have much of a chance of sneaking through.
Just the disappearance could work, but we will make noise.
We'll be making a lot of noise.
I'm very stealthy.
He says, look around at the 4 people in heavy armor.
Okay,
like a no-dex mod.
Albert, look at... would you mind walking a bit longer than your usual walk?
Okay.
Yeah, just walk a bit, like 5 feet.
Clink, clink, clink.
Yeah. All of us clink, except maybe me and Lucian because of Mithril.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys don't clink.
The other 2 of us clink.
Suck.
I mean, I didn't prepare Hat's ability either.
Well,
that's possibly a little excessive.
Whatever Lucian wants to do, I agree with.
Your father has taught you well. Alright, so you guys move down.
Not with that.
Yeah, what do you guys do?
Well, if we're not going to attempt stealth, getting through as rapidly as possible seems to be the way to go.
Good old frontal assault. Back in my cavalry days.
I think we should... a good full frontal.
I think we should still try to stealth. But I should probably, either we go with Dust to disappearance or we just don't stealth at all. The problem is, it's cavernous, we don't know exactly where to go.
Well, stealth isn't going to work for all of us.
Okay, we need to fight a golem in the salt mines. Chances are the golems probably use as maybe defense mechanism. So it's like, oh, the big bad guys are coming and one escape, and they probably are aware of us coming because the one did escape us.
Yes. And those things seem to be very potent spellcasters.
Very potent spellcasters, quite resistant to magic. Keep in mind, Galahad, you do have a ring of magic, like shield. I think you also have jump and lightning bolt, so keep that in mind. It may be useful to survive and jump away, but...
Yeah, I've written it in huge letters on the sheet of paper next, so I don't forget. On that subject, I'm now going to eat the warding pie.
That would be a good... Okay, I can cast 4 level spell slots. That would be like freedom of movement, so you don't get restrained by magic, you don't get paralyzed. I could cast Death Ward on some of us, in case some of us are feeling maybe if they fall dead, it would be better if they didn't. I prepared Silence, but you can't cast it on an object. Darkness you can, Silence is no.
They can see through darkness, so...
No,
also, a big void of blackness moving through the desert does stand out.
No, if I were to cast Silence on us,
I'm back. Sorry.
If we move along with the silence, sure, but the silence is on a point. I can't cast it on a coin or something. It's just a point in space.
You also think the main problem would actually be they'd see you coming, most likely, because coming from the desert, there's a good chance of them actually just spotting you outright.
Invisible, maybe.
Do we just...
Oh yeah. If you go invisible, then yeah, you'll be able to... They won't hear you for a long time because the sand muffles movement. They might see your footsteps as you move through the sand, but that would be less of a problem once you actually get onto the hard hard stone that surrounds this little outcropping of salt.
Why don't those of us who can't stealth charge, and those of us who can stealth get ready to kill whatever jumps us?
I mean, I think we should just so they know we're coming. Stealth is going to be very difficult for us just because of what we are already and what we don't have with us.
We also have,
Okay.
we also have some people who are exhausted.
There's that too.
And I was actually going to say
that no matter what happens, we're going to be charging in.
Could you all make another Constitution save for me? Because you've been out in the heat for a while.
Could we make this one with Lucian's or not, since we've been talking?
No, because you haven't all been crowding around. Maybe one. You can pick one person who'd have been kind of walking right next to him.
Well, I'm assuming Larkin is.
All right.
Because I'm kind of riding her.
Yeah. Actually, if you're riding her, then no one would really be that close to Lucian. Because you don't stand right next to a horse in the desert. It's just...
I mean, we did say that one Mithril and one maybe Gwyneth could be on a horse.
If Gwyneth is sharing the horse, then yeah, but I don't think Gwyneth really sounds like she is.
Oh,
That's Lucian.
These rolls, man.
If anyone is doubly exhausted, please tell me now.
Anyone have 2 levels?
We all are.
I mean, I don't think you all are, but I think you might be, Sean. Did you fail both of the rolls?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I hope you were Lucian's a little bit. You didn't. So this goes my okay. I need
if we
to.
were riding Loglocks, it definitely would have offered Gwyneth a ride on the horse. Like, there's no way that wouldn't have happened. Whether she would have said yes or no is another matter.
Do you want to mount this here stallion?
Right, if we don't get out of the sun, we'll peak before we ever start. Come on.
So is Gwyneth exhausted doubly so?
I'm going to answer for Sean.
I mean...
yes, he is.
Okay, so you are slow as fuck, Gwyneth, now. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have to do this. It's a 5th level spell, but you are no longer fully exhausted.
Wow, takes great restoration to remove exhaustion. That's crazy.
Yeah, it also costs money and a 5th level spell slot, which mine I can do mass cure wounds with that one.
Alright, yeah, let's not stay on the sun any longer. We're just gonna charge the fuck in here.
Yeah.
Screw this messing about. Let's go.
Alright, you guys move down the things.
Wait, so do I have 1 or 0 exhaustion?
1 now, because you failed both of them, I think. If you fail both of them.
That should be
If
a
you miss
lesser
by 1.
restoration, in my opinion, but okay.
No, it's great restoration on the rules.
Weird. Alright, you guys charge down the hill. Making your way down quite quickly towards it. And you make out there is there's a carved out entrance into this big thing of salt, and you can see several of these salt creatures, 3 of them standing with a couple of with a crowd of humans. Most of them they're all wrapped up to protect them from the sun, but most of them are look quite poorly kept. Grubby knees, that kind of thing. And then there are also a few men who are armored and in leathers, and they effectively look. There's a group that look like slave, and there's those that look like they are taskmasters or thugs of some variety. And then also standing amongst them all is this towering salt creature. It's about 12 to 14 foot tall. Blocky, made entirely out of sand, out of salt, it seems, or thick rock, and it's standing, kind of staring out. And you can see that all these slaves have kind of been pulled up, and the various salt creatures are in the middle of angrily berating them. And they see you coming, and they pull them up, and you can see they're holding these prisoners up, holding them by the back of the neck and holding their swords to their neck. And they're shouting and Gwen, if you can make they're definitely shouting at you in Infernal, although you're not quite sure what they're saying.
Yeah. Okay. Can I try and inside it or something?
You can basically just say if you move a little closer, within shouting distance.
Keep blocking with you. I suggest you don't stay out of one loot paladin sword.
You move a little closer. Until
What
you're
is with everyone shipping me and Loxon? Like, seriously.
I'm not shipping you. I'm literally asking stay within one aura.
Look,
Double exhaustion halves your speed.
John ships himself with paladin auras pretty hard. So
Not really. I don't really care for. Like, I like them,
you
but it's not
love
necessarily.
them. So yeah, you can see this up ahead. You get to within shouting distance, and in Infernal, the actually no, they wouldn't expect you to be able to speak Infernal, so they'd shout you in Common. In Common, they shout at you, "That is close enough. Get the fuck out of here, or we kill these slaves."
Okay, kill them. They're gonna be, dead because wasted. Like, why do we care for these people again?
Perhaps you do not, but we will kill slaves if you come closer.
Okay, I come.
Alright, the one who was
Right.
speaking
God.
slits the throat of the slave in front of him. Just,
Yeah, okay, I come another close.
Okay, I just go over
other
and grab
people can
John.
react, yeah.
Yeah.
John, what are you doing?
Personally, they were gonna die anyways.
Realize you're a life cleric, right?
Yeah, but you realize that, like, I don't care for those, like, they were slaves. Chances are they're not gonna live that long a life anyways.
Alright, so John moves a little
I'm
closer.
just gonna charge.
Okay.
John moves a little closer, they slit another one's throat, and yeah, you guys start charging. Like, they look surprised for a second, but then
What?
we roll initiative, because... Okay.
Someday your
hell.
god's just gonna like say, "Yup, nope, no more cleric powers for you."
The thing is, I even is like neutral. God,
What the fuck is with the sevens?
you took an actual devotion to life.
Yeah, whether or not Ayuna say anything, your particular devotion is to life. If Ayuna
Yeah.
doesn't care about life, then you wouldn't be getting a life cleric.
The way I say it is, I preserve the knowledge that the smart people, the good people, these are slaves, and I might bring them back, but I'm not gonna deal with devils just to save a few paupers. Come on.
You're devoted to life, not knowledge.
I don't know.
You took a particular devotion to life.
Okay, the Salt Devils. Yeah, the other one gets to go first. This one here is going to, seeing that you don't care about these slaves, just slits the throat of the slave in front of him, and then it's going to. Yeah, I mean, fuck it, he's a devil. He's evil. He just goes over and hacks this one down as well.
God, if they kill us, they're going to regret using up all their labor like this.
It's gonna
Yeah.
cost John a lot of diamonds to revive all these
Yeah,
people.
just hacks that one down. And like you can hear him like laughing, like, I want to do this for days. The other two, this one is going to say something in a language that. Actually, Gwyn, if you can hear them now, he's basically going, "Brothers, come and aid me. I require you." But no, nothing comes to aid him. Like, fuck you then.
In Infernal, they obviously don't like you very much.
Oh, mean. This one here is going to run forwards 30 feet and take the dodge action. And you can see this one actually has some wounds on him. It looks like he was the one you were fighting earlier. There's like damaged portions of his form. But yeah, he does that. And that's the free Salt Devils done their thing. Loxin.
Alright, so I guess I could dash up there, or actually, no, let's fuck it, let's just get in there. First off, bonus action, gonna throw up my Shield of Faith on myself and Equinox.
Okay. So you are surrounded by your like shimmering spirit field.
It may not matter now, but initiative is an ability check, and you may have disadvantage on it.
We can just ignore it for now, it's fine.
Mm.
Just get rolling.
I missed that, but okay. I just gotta move up, and Equinox is gonna dash, and you get to like here, and then I'm going to take stabs.
Alright, you start stabbing at the Salt Golem. That hits. They both hit. Okay. Okay, yeah, you strike the Salt Golem twice, dealing a pretty hefty 34 damage. You actually see that really
Nice.
staggers the creature. You drive your lance into it, a big chunk comes out. You notice like salt erupts all around it as you do, but you're a little out of range because of your lance.
Oh, I might have made a very good tactical decision there without even realizing.
The thugs are less interested in just murdering slaves because they want to get out of here alive. They're going to run forward and start like battering on this paladin's horse to try and take you off it.
I just realized it happened again. Could anyone see Loxton at the bottom right of the map?
No, I can see where you are.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah.
So these are on your horse. If I can make attacks on a horse, fine, can't I? While you're riding it.
Hey, my horse.
All right.
You can, but it's rude.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Oof.
2 19s.
Oh
for-
god, 2 19s
13.
just hit. Yeah.
Yeah, they
It's
want
got
dismount you.
chainmail plus yeah. So that is 13. Horse is down to 6.
Right, this one pulls his like slave shield over here a little bit, and then aims his crossbow at your horse and fires,
Oh, Equinox, no!
but misses Equinox. Albert Galahad Centurius, the whatever that number is.
15. We're not
15.
very creative at naming our children.
No, clearly not.
It takes off a lot of pressure, you know?
It does.
Right. So I'm going to pull out a javelin and fling it at this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I have disadvantage because it's long range, but I already have disadvantage because he's dodging, so...
Yes. That hits. They're not very well armored. They're quite tough and hardy, but easy to hit. Okay, yeah, you strike him. He staggers a little bit. Oh, that would actually only be 5, because... But yeah.
And that's it for me.
Okay. Gwyneth.
Heeding John's words, gonna move up into the aura that probably won't be there next turn.
Oh no, it won't.
The one problem with paladins. Not really ranged.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a plain shot at this guy here without fancy
okay.
arrows.
Firing at the thug. Hits 14. Damn. Wow. What's that total? What's
30 damage.
all right? The arrow sticks deep into his like armpit, and he gurgles in pain. Like he lifts his arm to swing, goes right in his armpit. He like staggers. He doesn't go down completely, but you can see he's very badly wounded by that. Very close to death.
Does it look like there's anywhere I could duck behind?
No, you're actually in the middle of like a sand dune. There's nowhere for you to hide. If you go up like closer to the
Alright,
wall and the rocks, you can maybe find some rocks to hide behind. But in the middle of the sandbar,
Yeah. Fuck. I guess that's all I can do. I used 25 to get where I am.
okay.
Actually, nah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, Lucian, it's your go.
Larkin will dash to here, and she can do that without actually coming into contact with anything.
Okay, I did see some furious measuring earlier.
Yep.
You get me there?
Lucian. Once I get the edit button off, we'll do this. Hasn't done for quite a while.
Ooh.
Turn the unholy! Wisdom saves for the free demons?
So
17, fuck.
Alright, so the only one who passes is this one at the front, who's like the most useless
okay,
one. Okay,
the other two want to get the fuck out of there.
alright. Okay. John Rook.
So did I recognize who was afraid and who was not?
It was what, sorry?
Who was afraid from his turn the unholy?
You can't tell from sight yet. You go right after him. Like, you can see, like, he's done a spell. Some of them are, like, looking, like, a little startled, but you're not sure which are affected yet.
Yeah, I know what turn undead does. I will move there.
Okay. Doing it.
Then, as an action, I will try to toll the guy that's hurt by the arrow.
Which guy? Sorry.
The guy that was hurt by the arrow.
This guy. Oh,
Yeah.
that guy there, the thug. Oh yeah, you told
Yeah.
the dead on him. He fails his wisdom save and is very dead. His head explodes. It pops like a zit.
Eeh.
And as a
Golem.
bonus,
Oh.
and as a bonus action, I will sanctuary.
All right. As you
yeah.
attempt to cast your sanctuary spell, the magic fizzles and does not activate. You feel like something is blocking it.
Oh.
So do I sense that it's been dispelled, or just like it's in a place
you
where magic?
reached for the normal pool of power that you bring your protective and life magic from, and it doesn't answer.
Spell slot is expended, though, right?
Yes.
Okay, guys, I think something's bad with a big guy there. Incidentally, he's not the sole golem we're here to kill.
Isn't
Okay.
he?
I think he is.
Salt golems go. So out in the desert a little bit, some sand moves, and
shit.
appearing from the sand, as if he was buried there, a salt golem pulls himself out and runs over to Gwyneth, but it took his action to pull himself out of the salt, and then he does move, and now stands before Gwyneth, this towering creature of salt. The other salt golem is going to move over to here, and is going to swing a giant fist at John.
Come on, you cunt.
Great.
Eloquent as ever.
You couldn't even hit the broad side of a barn, you cunt.
He was going to swing at Loxin, but just decided, I'm going to swing at John again. Fuck this guy. But, rolls another... So many 11s. This is the game of 11s, this session.
You can't damage. You can't damage me. I'm you, but better.
This salt devil goes around to the other side of you and swings at you twice with his scimitar. Actually, does he? No, he's going to cast darkness. Actually, the salt golem can't see in the darkness, so he's going to go and swing his scimitar twice. So 1, 24, 2, another 11.
Yeah, so 24 hits for 5, plus I need to make...
Con save, please.
Oh, fuck me. I just saw what that slam attack does.
Yeah. That's why it's so good that I'm good.
Oh, God.
So I take...
You
How
just
much damage?
You just take 5. Because it doesn't have
Yeah.
the necrotic. You can feel like the blade is coated in salt or something, and it's horrible and it burns, but you're used to pain. You're used to the stinging feeling of salt, exactly.
Yeah, I'm used to salting my wounds.
Okay, the other two salt things, they're gonna... This one sprints into the cave somewhere. And dashes away. This one's gonna run away from Lucian up to here. And then, take the dodge action.
Okay.
Runs to the corner. And then it's Loxon's go.
Good question. Any of the salt devils, any of them look beat up as if they had recently teleported away from
Yes,
something?
the one, this one here, who's attacking with melee and stuff right now, he looks like he's got large chunks of him missing, effectively.
Okay. Alright, let's try to take that guy out quick then. Equinox is going to take disengage. And I'm going to move to here, and I'm going to take stabs at that devil.
Alright.
Strike out. Lance.
Poke.
Yep, that hits.
Ooh, good damage.
And that hits
Okay.
too.
I'm gonna throw a level 2 smite into the second one.
Okay, so far it's 18 plus 8. I'll just start from there. Someone math
It's
for me.
23.
23 total?
23 for the smite.
And then...
23 plus 20.
26. So 49.
49 damage.
sorry, the second one was 23 plus 23. Oh, wait, no, it's not. I've already done the I've already taken minus 23, so I just need the other damage.
26.
26.
Another 26.
Yeah.
Exactly enough to kill him.
Hey!
If that's correct, I'm just double checking. Sorry. 20 plus 26. Yep, that's enough. So, yeah, you drive your lance through its chest. It screams and bursts into salt.
Delicious.
Yeah. You hold out your fish and chips. It covers it. It's delicious.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, lovely. Very nice.
Don't want to move anywhere. Alright.
Stay by me.
I'm gonna move
because
over to
careless
the other
losers are playing.
golem to
I would
try
like your
and
aura.
get his attention away. I'm just gonna move up next to it there.
All
The
right,
rest
you-
of the Apex moved.
Trot over to that one.
No, Loxon, your aura. Your delicious aura. Don't you hear the careless whistles playing? You were meant for me.
The
I'm
thugs.
just gonna move down to there.
I'm going to make a slightly gamey decision, but, sue me. The thugs, seeing their, devils, begin to panic and turn, are going to try and get them back with crossbow bolts. So one fires over at the one running to the cave, hitting, and one fires at the other one, missing. So the one in the cave takes a crossbow bolt to the back, looks around angrily, and then kind of remembers he's supposed to be a badass salt demon,
And then kills the thug.
and harms the thug. The other one misses. So, the one misses hard. And the thugs are like, "Get back here, we need you! Come on, man! These guys will fucking kill us!" And this one tries to keep this slave between him and Lucian. This one's gonna run over here. He's gonna move. He's gonna stay where he is. Albert Galahad Centurius.
Alright, I'm going to move here. I'm going to take out the flail and make an attack against the golem.
Okay. 14 misses. You bang off its hardened hide.
Okay, I'm going to take an action surge and use the dodge action.
Okay. That's a smart choice. Gunith.
She's going to do an extremely rude salute at this guy and skip away 60 feet. So bonus
Alright.
action and action is consumed.
Unfortunately, it's bonus action to skip, so you didn't disengage, so he's going to just crush you. No, it's fine.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Bonus action disengage action dash. That
Yeah.
is my turn.
Alright, so you sprint away as fast as you can. Lucian!
No, I'm skipping.
You skip away. You skip sprint. Over to the kind of rocky bits. You can see, if you go over to over here, you could use this kind of rock as cover to hide.
Yep.
Lucian. You can see one who ran into the cave seems to have came out of his little moment of fear, but he's quite far away now.
Yeah. I'm going after the golem.
Alright, you charge after the golem.
I'll use Divine Favour again and attack with the Greatsword.
Okay.
Just put the Divine Favour back on. Okay.
Okay, that hits. Before you do anything else... Oop,
Okay.
well, that second one missed anyway, but could you make a dexterity saving throw for me? As when you hit it, salt blasts into your eyes. That's from the thing. Oh yeah, you both roll really well. So neither of you are affected. But yeah, all
Okay.
the salt goes everywhere. You have to cover your eyes from it. And you think you need to make one for the horsey as well.
Yeah, I was just going to that.
Wow. Yeah. That's a high DC as well. Okay.
Oh, Larkin.
Your
Rocking
second
duck
strike glances off its sort of hardened shell.
Yeah. Okay.
Salt Lord.
We are immune against salt, but are they immune against necromancy? I'm telling it.
You toll the dead. Dong. It gets advantage on this. It's checking something. Don't think it's immune to necromancy. Nope. Okay. 16 just fails. So it takes 22 damage.
18. It's
Oh.
18 is the
Takes
D12s.
Okay.
Does it seem to be interval resistant to it?
No, it doesn't seem like it seems like this affects it quite. As best as you can tell, it seems that hurt it.
All right. I will then try to spiritual weapon it shiv.
Anytime the golem is hit in combat, that wasn't.
This is not a hit as
save.
much as they feel.
I know. I'm just checking. Okay. Yeah. You summon up your little spiritual weapon. It's gonna give it a wee shanking.
Okay, my sheet broke and I can't access my macros.
Do you want me to just click it on your sheet?
Yeah, if the token has the macro on it, it just my sheet broke and I can't access
so
any
it
more
does.
macros.
So, keep your feet, sacred flame. I'm not.
Second level.
I'm not actually seeing it on your macros. I'm seeing cure wounds,
On
healing
the
word.
on the token on the spiritual weapon token.
Oh, on the spiritual weapon token. Okay. Yes. Spiritual Shiv. Second level. It hits. Takes 10 more damage. And I need dex saves from you, Lucian, and
Can you do it for me as well? My sheet is broken. I'm gonna have to reroll 20.
okay. What was I doing? Blinding spray. Okay. So ability check. Dex.
Oof, Larkin.
Oh, John, you got a nice solid 3. So you were blinded.
That's a dex check, not a save, but whatever.
Alright, well, it'll be I didn't think you had anything extra to your dex saves. So it'll just be a 5 then. Or something,
Yeah,
whatever it is, I don't know.
everyone has plus the save.
Oh, yeah,
because
everyone's got a cloak. Cool. Well, it's a little higher, but it's still a fail. So yeah,
Assume that
salt comes off, fills your eyes, and you count as blinded now. Salt Golem's turn.
Did Lucian roll for Lucian?
Yes. He rolled a 26.
Oh yes, he did.
Oh,
so
okay.
So the Salt Golem is going to try and wail on John. It's going to hit John twice at advantage because he's blinded. Once for 21.
That's my AC. I would like him to reroll using weapon.
Okay, so use your second lucky point. So I'll roll again. I'll keep the same damage though. 11. Oh no. Wait.
22.
It's with advantage, so...
Oh, you're blinded.
You 17, 21. You roll the 21, then you take the one additional die, which replaces the 21. That's how
Alright,
it works.
so it's
I don't
11.
see.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
Alright, so
You,
the
you
second...
don't reroll the attack again with advantage.
I know.
That's
I'm agreeing with
shit.
you. You can, and he swings his fist down at you a second time for 17. So misses twice.
Even while blinded, I am immune to your salt. I am fought to salting myself.
That's a lot of damage they do.
So swinging down first at Galahad. Actually, Galahad's dodging, and he's they're not very smart. Swings first at Galahad, 13. Good thing they're rolling like shit. And then once at Equinox, 14.
Oh, that's the horse. Hey, Equinox dodges. Don't punch my horse.
I'm rolling like shit with these guys, man. Okay, so they swing.
God.
They miss a bunch of times. The Salt Devils, so one of them got destroyed and returned to the fiery pit. This one comes running out of the cave, reaches out a hand towards, I think the bed you can see best is Lucian. Lucian, you know it, you love it. Could you make for me a Constitution saving throw, DC 13? You pass it, take half
Yes.
damage. Yeah, it just comes running out, reaches out a hand, like salt fills the air, and once again you are racked with crippling pain. But you bare your teeth and get through it. Loxin?
Right,
the other one just continues to hide in the corner and be like, no!
Sorry, Galahad, I don't want to blind you, but need to do damage to this guy. I gotta take... Equinox is gonna disengage so I can step back.
I don't want to get blinded, so I'm just gonna shuffle away here. So when Equinox disengages, do you also disengage?
Yeah, it counts as forced movement for the rider.
Okay. Yes, that makes sense. Just checking because it's a little new to me.
Yeah, I'd look up Sage Advice for it and just be sure.
Yeah, mounted combat's all... It's like grappling. It's one of those things that's always like, okay, how does that work again?
Yeah. Right, stabby.
Misses.
Oh, wait, okay, and I'm going to do the thing I forgot to do beforehand now, and I'm going to make it my vow of enmity. Whoops.
Alright, you can use that on your second attack then.
Yeah, I use it my second one.
17 hits for 18 damage.
I'm going to put a second level smite into that as well.
Okay, so it's going to be more than 18. He is not a fiend or undead, so it's just a 14. Right. So what's that total?
32.
32. You
32.
Smash into it. Salt naturally flies in all directions. Galahad, could you make a con save for me? Or sorry, dexterity saving throw. Trying to get your hand up to block the salt from your eyes. You'd have advantage because you're dodging. Ah, no trouble. You're spry, old man. Your hip pops a little bit, but you're good. Okay, is that your turn, Loxon?
Yep.
These guys haven't managed to blind anyone yet. I'm very disappointed in them.
That's blind. You blinded Larkin and...
Oh, that's true. This guy is like swearing at his demon overlord, like, come on, get back here. Drags his guy a little closer and then fires his crossbow again at his devil friend, missing him. The other guy is now engaged with Lucian, so he's going to take a swing at Lucian's horse. Fuck you, Larkin. Yep,
the horse hate is
real. 2, 18 for 8. As he gives
that hits.
Larkin a little punch. Galahad.
Okay, I take one look at the ring on my finger and I'm like, oh, might as well give this thing a go. And I sprayed a lightning bolt directly in front of me.
Alright, so you punch it in the chest, blast a lightning bolt out. Roll damage. If you look it up, I believe it's the same as a firebolt, so 8d6.
Yeah.
He has an advantage because he is a golem and it's kind of what they're built for. But he also, not very dexterous.
Oh, wait.
And I know Gilmore's...
Also a thought golem. He conducts electricity quite well.
Probably.
Nah, salt is necessary for water, or like something containing water. Like, it's not actually...
2 more d6 as well, Kev. Oh wait, no, you rolled 2 6. Okay.
Yeah, I accidentally rolled 2 first for some reason.
Okay, so what's the... He takes it all, because Gilmore's a pretty good wizard. Takes 25?
Yeah,
he's even better sorcerer.
Or sorcerer, wherever he is. Alright, the lightning kind of blasts through him. You see like cracks appear from it. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I can do.
Cool. You cast spells. You're a wizard, Harry. Gwyneth, it's your go.
Now, dumb question. Can I move here and get myself advantage on that guy from sneaking?
Yeah, if you move there and then take the hide action, you can then pop out and shoot.
So I'm going to do that.
Alright. Yeah, you
doesn't
think
matter that I have disadvantage?
Yeah, no, you're definitely stealthed from him. You can see his focus is mostly on Lucian, who he's trying to drain the life out of.
Yeah, I'm going to, since I have advantage sharpshooter with a +1 arrow and hope to fuck it hits.
13 hits, that's their AC.
21 hits, anyway. Wait, why would I have disadvantage?
I just saw 13 and thought of like a normal roll. I forgot about the advantage. Either way, you have hit them.
So that's 31 damage.
Nice. And yeah, it's a magic arrow, so you see it like pierces right through, comes out the other side. The demon like roars in pain and looks in your direction and growls. And Infernal says, "Bitch!"
Asshole.
Oh, my feelings.
Cunt.
Stop saying cunt. It's only cool when Scottish people say it. Right, Lucian. It's our word. You can't have our word. Lucian, it's your go.
Ken has darkness.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was like, Ken has darkness.
I don't know why you
I
said
don't
that.
think that would actually be helpful for you.
Yeah, it was more a joke of the fact that that guy's going next, and I shot him in the face.
Okay, right.
Moving along.
Moving along from my failure at comedy.
Yeah, I shall toll the dead on the golem that's near Loxon.
Okay. Dong.
Ooh.
He gets advantage.
Oh, your golem feels a bit slighted.
Doesn't matter. Takes so the damage creature takes 15. Didn't like it. I wish it was when they took damage the salt erupted, but it's when they get hit. Yeah.
I think the DC is high enough as is, and magic is
It's
not
a damn
that.
IDC, that's absolutely right.
And on the other golem, the one near me,
Yeah.
I will do the very questionable thing of casting this.
Compel John! Let me crush John! Let me crush him! Fine. Well, Jewel, let's see how his wisdom save goes. He fails. He wants to punch you in the face.
Already regretting this. Okay.
Salt Lord?
Am I still blinded?
You are still blinded. You are blind to the end of its turn.
Oh, this was one of these 3 rounds. I don't know how long it
Was it? I mean, I'll double check.
That was written. I don't care how you say it. It's just
Yes. I missed that. 1d free turn. You are blinded till the end of this turn. Of his turn.
Could I still try to, aim my sword away from him?
I don't know what you mean.
Can I still move my spiritual weapon away?
You can. No, I think you need to see where you're moving it to command it. I've had this conversation a couple times about spiritual weapon. I do think it needs to be you have to visually see it to move it.
Well, not being able to see anything and knowing that healing magics probably suck here, I'll just dodge.
Alright,
No, I will not dodge, I will disengage. And I'll move next to Lucian, whose aura is very good.
Cool, so you'll move in the direction of the person you can't see 30 feet away.
Fair enough, but I can't actually see them. Blindness is weird, I don't understand. I'll just dodge.
No, you can move away. I think it's fair, you kind of know where he is, you can hear the sound of battle. Just sort of saying, it's one of those things, I'll go to the order. When you're blind, you wouldn't entirely know, but you do know vaguely kind of the right direction, so you stagger off that way.
Yeah, and I just dodged there.
I think you probably you bump into a horse bum on the way.
Yeah, I disengaged, I moved.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, good mind.
Salt Golem now does not like Lucian. So, swing once at Lucian, swing twice at Lucian. You guys have a +9 to hit, you know. Why don't you fucking act like it?
I'll shield that.
Oh yeah, because you've not got your sword out for once.
No.
Alright, so you bring up your shield. That would be a damn fine hit. Fist bounces off that.
To be fair, I don't know if healings are going to work in this combat.
No, yeah, cool. This one's going to move over here. Sees Blind John, and is going to swing down at Blind John twice.
I'm still blind. It's 1 round after I was hit, which happened when Lucian hit it, or I hit it. My turn ended.
Yeah, you're right. You wouldn't be blind anymore. So he's going to go over there anyway, just to engage everyone. And he's going to swing once at Lucian. Loxon.
Yep.
So have some of this Loxon. Rah. Guys,
Nope.
+9. +9.
I know.
Alright, once down at Galahad. 18?
Miss?
No, yeah, cool. You got great. CR10 monsters, everyone.
I've got 19 AC.
This Salt Devil continues to advance after running away. He runs over to here. He's going to try. He's going to Infernal try and summon one of his brethren. Nope. 40% chance of summoning another Salt Devil. I've rolled it at least 5 times and not once got under 40%.
I mean, I think it's just because we're so lucky and we're so charismatic, all of us.
God, I'm so salty about this.
The ability to start to generate salt.
Yeah, which I am the lord over, so you can't beat the lord of salt with salt.
Loxin, it's your go. Yeah, there's a big angry golem in front of you again.
Why is there always so many people next to it?
Because he wants to crush them with his big crushy hands.
Oh yeah.
You know, can't roll
I
above a
hit
10.
things with a lance. That's what I do. All right.
He hits things with his big crushy hands. That's what he does.
Too many damage.
Not very well.
No, very poorly.
I can firebolt. That's it. But that's like nothing damage-wise compared to me hitting things.
Activate your shroud.
That's my shroud noise.
I would kill my horse. That is one problem with my shroud. I kill my horse when I do it.
That's so cruel. You're just on your horse's back, burning it to death.
Yeah. That's why it doesn't really work. That ability is so much counter.
Do you think your horse is gonna last more than 1 round?
Horse will last 2 rounds if I use this. Fuck it. Yeah, let's just do that. Balls to it. I can activate my radiant consumption as my action.
It sounds like a medieval disease.
Yeah.
I'm afraid you have the radiant consumption, Mal.
And do you know what? I gotta dismount actually.
Too many visits to the Cobalt proposal.
Dismount and move to here.
Yeah, even greater inflation won't cure that.
Doesn't Equinox have to roll initiative now?
Yep.
She can just go on your one. It's fine.
Oh, all right.
Next round.
She's going to move, like disengage and just move away, and gonna start
Fuck
heading
this
over
shit.
towards. Yeah, it's easier to fight a fucking devil send those things for her, so she's gonna move over towards move over towards Gwyn. Get like here.
Can I have a sugar cube? No.
Yeah, and that's my go. At the end
It's
of
a
it.
bit weird when you have both Spectral Shroud and your aura. It's like, I want to stay near you, but
Yeah.
not that close.
I want
That's
to
what I'm
stay.
saying. It's very counterintuitive.
I want to be because the aura's 10 foot and you're. Are they both 10 foot? Yes. Yeah, so it's like.
Yep, about 10 feet.
All right. This thug, tired of shooting crossbows at his master, is going to walk up and try and slap
don't
this
take score
devil in the
radiant, but-
face. Oh, you do things. Wands. God damn it! Fuck. No. This devil's like slapping his hands away. Like no. I want to stay afeared.
I so want that guy, whenever he succeeds, if he succeeds, is just killed instantly because the guy's like had enough of it.
How dare you? Just cuts him down. He's dodging as well, so he just didn't stand a chance. All right, Albert Galahand.
So I've got a weird question. What's the largest creature you can... Oh, one size larger than you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide, will I try to shove it and knock it prone? I don't know, will that actually give us any advantage here?
It'd give people advantage on attack rolls against it in melee if they're within 5 feet. It would.
Yeah,
I think it has
get up to-
advantage if it's a size larger than you. Is that true? Or
It doesn't say anything, but
I think it has advantage against you if it's on higher ground, but rules.
I think it might have advantage for being large. I'm going to give it advantage for the fact it actually literally weighs a ton. No,
think it-
100%. It weighs a literal ton.
Yeah.
So
it's not going to be that useful anyway, because it'll be up before Loxin can attack, and Rook doesn't do melee attack, so I'm just going to swing it out with my flail instead.
fuck it, flail. That hits for a mighty 16 damage. Jesus.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you crash it. It looks pretty wounded now. Like a large chunks of it come away. In fact, one of those large chunks makes people make a dex save.
Oh.
John Rook, you are blinded.
Hey.
Loxin is fine. Okay, so John Rook, you are blinded for 1 turn, and Albert is blinded for 2. And the tick will be on Albert's turn. Actually, the tick's at the end of your turns, so keep track of that. So after your next turn, Salt Lord will be unblinded. After your next turn, Galahad will be unblinded.
It's marked now, so any attacks it makes against things that aren't me are at disadvantage.
Yep. So it's going to try and smush you into the ground and kill you.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. Do they know they're marked?
No, the kind of idea of it is that you are fighting them in such a way that they can't really focus on anything else. Like, you are keeping yourself between them and the other people. You are, like, blocking its attacks there, so it has to focus you.
Alright.
So it's aware that it's marked because you're fighting in such a way. Alright, Gwyneth Stealths.
So, old mate down the back there hasn't really paid attention to me, so just a plain sharpshooter.
Wow.
And it misses. I'm so glad I didn't throw an arrow +1 in arrow into that.
Yep.
I'm gonna move around here and go prone.
Just fuck, fall to the ground.
Equinox looks a bit sad. You just left her there. Just coming over to say hi and you're just running away.
Did I forget a fuck on my turn?
There's one next to
Probably.
Lucy.
Did it do anything?
Don't recall it doing anything.
I don't think so. He's going to take two quick bashes at your horsey. 1, 2. Yeah, never mind. And as such, the universe continues to allow things to travel. Lucian, this fug's trying to hit your horse. You've challenged a giant salt monster to a duel. He can't hit you for shit, though.
Every day, really. Larkin will disengage, and I will go after the Salt Devil.
Like, "Ah."
And
Oh, still in range. Nice.
actually, I'll recast Divine Favor as well.
Divine favor.
Ooh!
Do you want to smite?
That's what happens now.
Yeah.
I'm going to get some smite. So it's 28 to start with. And then you throw a smite in there.
Yeah.
And he's a fiend.
And again.
I think it's probably going to be enough to obliterate him. He's got, yeah, he's got 29 hit points left. So yeah, you
That's 37, yeah.
just salt flies in the air as you demolish that creature.
Well, that's refreshing.
It wasn't. There's salt in your tongue. It's horrible.
Brisk.
Your hands are chafing. You need some Neutrogena for your fingers. Anything else?
No, that's everything.
Actually, you have your second attack. You just go back and hit the salt golem again.
Well, thank you for reminding me. I'll actually come and have a go at the thug.
Hello, random fug.
I'm not going near that salt golem.
The fug looks at you and goes, I'm going to kill your fucking horse if it's the last thing I do.
I object.
Your objection is noted, and he is wounded. For 17. Ah! He looks like you did almost exactly half his hit points.
Can we stop the guy at the back, please?
He's not going to hit him.
It's true. Fucking shit. Salt Lord.
I'm new to Salt. This doesn't hurt, but I can't exactly attack Salt in this case. What do? I already wasted 2 rounds with my spiritual weapon doing nothing. Could I try to cast Toll the Dead and hold it until I see again?
Yeah, you could hold it. It'd be a concentration, to hold a spell, but you could hold it until you can see once more.
Yep, I'm gonna hold it till I see it once more, and my target is the golem that probably blinded me.
Okay. Right. And golems go, you can see now.
Yeah. Fuck you, con.
Right. So,
Yeah, 26.
there's an explosion of sound, and the golem is torn to pieces, and parts of him fly in all directions,
Oh shit.
clattering to the ground.
Interruption.
Nice.
Having never hit a thing, I believe.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Equinox. No, I don't think Equinox. It's just nothing.
What did hit Equinox? It was the thugs, I think.
Yeah, it might have been.
So you sure it wasn't your spectral?
It was the Fugs. The Fugs hit Equinox. So yeah, that Salt Golem dies, having never managed to punch anyone, with +9 attacks. Doing God's work. The other Salt Golem is going to run up to beside over here, because it has to attack Lucian. It's been compelled to.
No, it doesn't.
You can attack others with disadvantage.
That's no longer present.
Oh yeah.
Attacked another creature and I changed concentration.
I mean, I just killed someone. It may want to kill me.
It can't get to you, so it's going to go up and attack Lucian.
I kind of saw a measurement of 30 feet. How slow are they?
They're not particularly quick. They're kind of lumbering. 1, bang, 2, 11. But I think he actually managed to make a hit
Yeah, that hit.
for 20 free damage and a con save, which you quickly pass. Cool. Yeah, it goes
And a
up.
concentration check.
Yeah, you're fine. So he runs up, smashes you with a big salty fist.
Oof.
And the devil continues to dodge in the corner, like trying to hold this Fug off. He's like, "Come on, you're a salt devil, damn it! Do your job." And he's like, "No, I don't want to. I want to go back to hell." Equinox.
That's probably going to wear off before too long.
Equinox is just gonna like dash over and just be next to this guy.
Have we been keeping track of it?
No, I think the combat will be over.
5-6 rounds in.
I think it's like been 5 or 6 rounds now, but
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
I gotta move. Luxon's going to move to here,
All right, you.
and then he's gonna have to like drop his shield so he can two-hand this lance to poke it at range.
Okay, you get disadvantage because you're not mounted.
No, I have disadvantage if it's within 5 feet, and it's two-handed if not mounted.
Is that
Which is why I have
definitely-
to drop the shield.
That's correct.
Okay, cool. All right, you throw down your shield to it, swing, or I suppose thrust, putting all your weight into it. You're not used to not using it on a horse though, so miss.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. Yeah, it's
That's better. Yeah, that one hits.
Alright, I'm just gonna throw first level smite into it.
Okay,
Whoop. Hey.
nice. Let me just quickly blinding spray.
does the thug have to make it
Yeah,
as
the
well?
Fug will have to make it as well. Course, Lucian. Lucian doesn't fail saving throws. Don't be silly.
Lucian, of course, feels saving throws. Rare though it may be.
24 damage on the Salt Golem.
Oh, sorry. It also takes another 7 from the Shroud being active.
All right. You can see its form is like crumbling. Bits of it are falling off. One of its arms like falls away and shatters on the ground. It's in bad.
Does your aura also trigger at the end of your turn?
It's an aura, so I think it skips off the corner.
It's just because I don't see your aura.
I
You
do.
don't see my aura.
I see it.
He's just outside it. So I take damage at the end of the turn, but he doesn't.
He's 10 feet away.
I don't. Radiuses usually skip the corners.
Yeah, it's like
Because they're not
if
cubes.
you go diagonal 10 feet, it's more like 12.5 feet instead of 10, so it's
If you want to say it is, go for it. But I think it's 4 damage either way.
I recently said that it was in another contract. I kind of like to just measure rather than. The shroud hits him. You know what? We'll say it's not because the shroud hits him and he is blown apart by it. And little bits of he had 1 hit point. Little bits of salt rain across this Fug and Lucian. The last Fug again tries to slap this bastard like, "Come on, please, yes."
Disadvantage.
18 no. He slaps him across the face and the Fug goes, "You're right. You're right. I am a salt devil. We can do this." And goes, "Oh God, where'd the golems go?" Fuck you, Lucian! And cast harm on Lucian. Just cause.
Oh,
Yeah.
didn't have a token selected.
It's a 13.
Wow.
Concentration check. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
What the fuck?
Oh, actually, it wasn't his turn, so he just got slapped in the face.
Oh.
That didn't actually happen. Never mind. Fuck. I was so excited. I was so excited. The fug spins around and hits a horse in the face, and I was too excited. It was premature. But can't hit the horse, so the fug just like, we can do this. You and me. We know we have a special bond. Albert, it's your go.
Right, this is turn 1 of being blind. I'm just gonna run straight towards the sound of battle with my flail enthusiastically.
Alright,
Hang on,
Loxon,
with,
could you make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Me?
Yes, please.
Okay. Whoop.
As he's going by, Albert's flail cracks into the side of your head, dealing 5 points of damage.
You just salted it. You never hit us.
Dunk.
Just a
Hey, quick question actually. How does your aura interact? Is it just at the end of your turns?
Just the end of my turn.
Oh, okay.
So you can stand in it all you want and gain benefits as long as I don't finish with you in it.
Man, I don't know what I hit, but I've hit one of them! Poison!
stings like a motherfucker.
Oh, now I know why everyone else wears helmets.
Stetson does not do the job when it comes to a flail.
That's it for my turn.
Gwyneth.
Half movement to get up, and that can... I would imagine that neither of them can see me because a giant horse is in the road.
You can take a hide action because of the bricks and stuff.
Yeah,
You don't think they can see you.
Well, would I think I have advantage?
You don't know. Like, you know you've attempted to hide. That's what you know.
Fuck it, I'm gonna throw everything into this one on the Ross Devil, or whatever the fuck it is.
Salt. This is all about salt. Yeah, that hits. For 19.
So, for 37 damage.
Okay, was that a magic one? Or a regular?
Yes, I said I was throwing everything.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that meant it or not. Okay, cool, yeah, that one digs deep, it staggers backwards like, Argh! Badly hurt by that strike to its chest. Badly hurt.
Yeah.
Lucian?
Um,
Oh, sorry, yeah, you can move and stuff.
Yeah, no, I've only got 15 feet of movement, and I'm not gonna go prone again.
Okay. Larkin will take the dodge action,
Alright, Larkin takes the dodge action.
and we'll start an assault.
Alright, as you run away, the blind thug hears you trotting away and is going to make a very clumsy attempt to hit you.
You can only make an opportunity attack against something you can see,
Oh, fair enough.
technically. But
I mean, yeah, let me
sure.
have a quick swing for fuck's sake. It's not like it's going to kill anything. Alright,
No,
show yourself.
Larkin. Okay.
I think the intention was to make us salty, but it backfired.
It has. It's backfired strongly. Alright, Lucian, you charge up.
I'll Hexblade's Curse it.
Ooh, fancy.
Mm.
Like, you will not get to harm me.
I've had enough of that in this game. It's basically been every single harm has come my way, hasn't it?
Yeah, you did run right into the middle
I
of
got
them on
one.
turn 1 the other time.
I mean, I would be glad to take some of those harms. I can take.
Okay, right, here we go.
Miss.
Oh.
Hit.
Oh, it makes sad.
And I'll put a
So
smite into
19 to start with. And then 11, 16. Okay, yeah. That looks like it did not appreciate that at all. It looks very, very badly hurt. By the, you can see the arrow that hit it like tore a huge chunk out of it. Pretty close to collapsing. You notice that it doesn't seem afraid. Like there's not fear on its face or anything. It just seems annoyed and frustrated and kind of salty about the whole thing.
That's reasonable. Speaking of salt,
John, it's your go. Thanks for the setup there.
Yes. Thank you for the setup. I am now properly introduced.
Doom, doom. Every individual foot measured.
And then nothing.
I made a pretty good religion check. Would I know that, like, resistance to necrotic damage, these devils?
I mean, good checks don't guarantee like that kind of knowledge. That stuff's gonna be pretty hidden. You don't think they are? Devils and demons don't tend to be resistant to necrotic.
Yeah,
Fire and
I know
poison
that
are more
almost
common.
often, but it's just because I don't want to break my tolling by actually like doing some holy damage. Like that breaks my character. So yeah, I'm
Dealing holy
doing
damage.
I'm doing necrotic damage on the.
Okay, he gets a 16,
Nice.
fails, takes 28 damage. Yeah, that one explodes before it has a chance to cast harm. Salt flecks fall in the air.
And as a bonus action, I'll move my spiritual weapon and attack the blind, defenseless
Oh, yeah.
thingy. Not lethal, of course. I'm all about.
Alright, you give him a shanking. Yeah, badly wound that one. He like gasps as his side is opened up. And yeah. So it goes around. With the devil dead, the thug up here like gasps in surprise. It looks around and it's in the process. You can tell this throwing his weapon down. The other thug is blind, so has no idea what's going on. So he's just screaming and spinning around, swinging his mace at things. Locks him.
Equinox would probably do her thing and try to just like beat this guy up here down, I guess.
Okay.
Just being a horse.
Yep, that hits for 7. Ow!
Does it do a trampling?
No, it
he's
doesn't
right
charge.
next to it. Cool.
Loxin's gonna move forward here, and he's just gonna yell at the guy to like drop his weapon.
Alright, the guy hears you, drops his weapon, and then is incinerated by your aura.
No, I gotta turn that off, otherwise I'll be hurting John and everyone else.
Alright, yeah, you run up to him and say, drop your weapon. Roll an intimidation check for me.
Alright.
Yeah, 13 I think will be enough. Like the guy's scared shitless. He's like, drops his club, staggers, like falls to one knee. You can see there's like several quite painful wounds on him. His eyes are full of salt. Yeah.
Yep.
The other thug on his turn also drops his weapon. They're not going to fight to the death. They're not fanatics. They're just here to be crappy slavers.
Yeah, I tell Equinox to stop when I see she was attacking him.
Equinox gives him just one last quick flick to the nuts. Just
Just turns around and just like tail flick.
what look at that guy's poor situation there. There's just 2 horses battering on him. Like, it's a horrible day. And yeah, with that, the last of the creatures appears to have been defeated. There's a few remaining slaves, like in the corner, like shaking in fear. There's just salt in the air everywhere, like it's thick on your tongues. And yeah, the creatures are dead.
I would like to gather the remaining slave corpses into one big pile.
All right, you start. So John starts dragging the corpses into a pile.
Cast mass.
Can I check the cave for any more devils and
Yeah, you
bad guys?
peek your head into the cave. It doesn't really go much further. It's quite wide, but it's like they were strip mining out the salt. Looks like there's some rare some rare minerals and stuff in there. They were strip mining out. From what you can see, yeah, it doesn't go any deeper. And yeah, John slowly gets him. What's everyone else doing while John's pulling corpse over? Galahad, you blink the salt out of your eye. You assume you must have killed this salt golem with your flail strike.
Oh, I told you I took one. What are you doing?
No, you didn't.
I'll tie up the thugs.
Yeah, that.
Alright, you bind up the thugs. They don't offer any any resistance. Yeah, you bind them up. There's some living slaves like watching on in terror.
You're safe now. You don't need to fear anything from us.
They say something in Markuvian, which you
I
don't.
take out my water skin and just start passing it out.
Oh, they very like the way they take it and looking at them. They look incredibly thirsty. Like they've been the prisoner of salt devils for a long time. Like the need they have for water cannot be like one of them like drinks until he just vomits. And then they're just so eager to get some water. They drink.
Lucian thinks about offering his water bottle and then doesn't.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
I mean, yeah, you know what this contains, everyone does.
Yeah,
What's in your water bottle?
Blood.
blood.
Water.
Okay, gotcha.
So a couple of minutes pass. John manages to drag all the bodies into the center. Lucian binds these guys. You give these freed slaves some water, and unless anyone wants to do anything in 10 minutes will go by. Does anybody want to do anything in 10 minutes?
I would like to cast Water Walk as a ritual. I mean, it's a desert, and it's not likely, but I'd like to do that.
Water walk. Okay, you cast water walk.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I never know with you. A little bit of time passes, and then there's a burst of purple smoke, and appearing in the middle of just out of the thin air is Gilmore of Gilmore's Glorious Goods. He appears. Ah, wonderful, wonderful! Look at that, you got them. And notices the pile of bodies. That's unfortunate. Kind of goes over, sort of looks them over. It's a shame. I was hoping. Never mind. Goes over to the other scared looking sort of slaves and says something kindly to each of them in Markuvian, and they look at him a little surprised and nods briefly, casts a spell, and woof, they disappear.
Yeah, it's awful kind of you, Gilmore. These two we have here were running them as slavers, so if you could see that they're handed over to the proper authorities, it would be
I think
most
the
kind.
proper thing would be to leave them here to bake, don't you? But we'll say he he says somewhat sternly, but not in truth. He probably with the same spell would have sent the slavers away as well. Woof. It's I've sent them to my store. I've sent them to the Markuvian authorities. They were waiting on the slaves arriving anyway.
Well, hopefully they'll be able to tell which is which by the manacles.
The manacles and the fact some of them look like starved and emaciated slaves, and the others look like, well, thugs. But thank you. You've all done a wonderful job. I'm just going southern again. You've all done a wonderful job. I see you got 2 of these big lumbering brutes. Fantastic job. The reward is yours. The material components needed to make 2 bows of
Just
plus 1 bows. And I've also thrown in how many arrows did I say it was?
I think it was 20. I don't remember. Let's check the contract. I have it on.
I'll just check real quick. I think it was 20. I'll double check later.
I think it was like a full quiver.
Yeah, it was a full quiver. Let's see if I can get his voice right this time. Yes, darling, it looks like we have 20, no I can't, 20 arrows here for you. And he holds out a quiver, and holds out some, basically it's the magical equivalent of what's the term? So yeah, it's just the pieces you will need to make up the bow.
Basically, the mod for
Yeah. It's like enchanted wood and string and like that kind of stuff. It's like with this, you shouldn't have too much trouble making yourselves up either a long bow or a short bow of with a little extra kick to it.
What a wonderful idea.
Excellent.
I'm sure they will do. Did the creatures give you up? Well, to be honest, I watched those salt golems fought like they were drunk. They were just swinging and missing horribly. It was very
You
disappointing.
may not be aware, but I have a moniker called the Salt Lord. It is prophesied that I will rule over all the salt.
Gilmore has
they
grown
just-
bored of John and moves over to Lucian. You all did a fantastic job. I'm very, very. It's a shame about the slaves that did die. I suspected there might be slaves here. I hoped a few more of them might come out unharmed.
Yes. Yes, John.
It's a shame.
You can glare at me all you want. Those people are gonna die anyways. Maybe even more if you just didn't come.
Roll an insight check for me, Lucian, as he's kind of talking to you.
That's insight. It's somewhere here. I don't have a lot of it.
11. Yeah, never mind.
Okay, he wasn't going on to me then.
Oh no, he is. Like, his hand's actually on your thigh right now. But,
I don't notice.
but you don't notice.
If I
all the
know,
armor.
I'm just giving like him a no go. Like, no, you don't.
But he's like, never mind. But
Gilmore, have you ever considered opening a branch in Vasselheim?
Vasselheim does not seem to particularly care for my my kind of business. I've had problems there before in the past. I'm happy with my store in Amon and my current expansions. Maybe one day I wouldn't mind there being a Gilmore's Glorious Goods in every town and city in the world. But that's not today.
Ambitious.
I mean, if you open the shop in the take, we would gladly accept it. We have, the current shopkeeper charges immense prices, like 20,000 gold pieces for a sentinel shield. I mean, you can offer much better prices. You will sweep the competition.
And of course of a finer quality, I assure you, but well, if you ever come to Amon, maybe then. Anyway, it's time for us all to return back to Vasselheim.
Gilmore,
Actually,
actually.
If you're set up in Amon, would you happen to have a sigil flotation circle there?
Just about to ask for Maddie.
Yeah.
I very well might do, but it's not something I give out to people on the first date.
Are you sure? It could bring you a great deal of custom.
My god, that would throw the entire economy built around your Discord channel into complete chaos. No. Hell no.
What nonsense!
Also, Lucian, you would know, like, a teleportation sigil is not something you give out willy-nilly, because it's a very risky thing to let people have who you don't know very well. So he smiles, he's like, no, I'm afraid not, my boy. And gathers everyone round to him. Come on, gather round.
I can get us back. No. I'm taking my way. I don't trust fucking magic.
That's fine. Those who want to go with John are welcome to go with John, and those who want to go with me are welcome to go with me.
Wait, where is he?
Yeah, I'm.
Oh, it's right, John. I think I'll go with this fella.
It's fine. I'm just a bit untrusting of arcane magic, so it's pointing.
Yeah. So one way or the other, you're all teleported back to Vasselheim. It feels amazing to get back to Vasselheim. And when you arrive, you see a table has been set up, covered in cocktail glasses with different delicious treats in them. It's like,
Do I make steam as I walk?
yeah, everyone's steaming a little bit when they arrive because the sudden temperature change. Like, a little bit of steam coming off you. And yeah, everyone arrives back at Vasselheim. Contract completed. Boop. You may vote for who you think was the best team worker, the best role player, the MVP of the fight, and the most humorous person. And since we kind of started voting for GMs for some of this stuff, I put Gilmore in to represent me. Because we all want to be Gilmore on some level, because he is rather glorious.
Yep.
I'll just quickly calculate your XP as well. Because I actually have this all kind of set up to go for once.
So if it's no secret, what was with the case with like healing spells and those golems?
God was not happy with what you did and did not allow you to use healing magic in that moment.
I was just walking forward. That's fine. No, to be fair, they were gonna die anyways, from my perspective.
No, I understand the logical outlook of it, but it is a very cold, calculated thing to do, and I think for a life cleric, it's something that your god wouldn't entirely approve of, even a relatively neutral god like Ayun.
Yeah, fair enough. But it's also like, I understand why you're getting that, but my point was like, well, like, we can talk to the devils, but chances are we're not gonna get a deal that's good.
Yeah,
And we
but-
can't sneak.
No,
Like,
you're right. There wasn't, the odds were against you, like, getting a deal, or maybe you could have positioned better. It was a bad situation to be in, but it was very cavalier of you just to be like, whatever, slit their throats. And I reckon that would just be enough to give you a little glitch in your magic for a moment.
Yeah, fair enough. But why? Like, that should have affected most of my cantrip, I guess, that time.
It was affecting your ability to heal. And I only did it for like one, and protect, not your, because you were being aggressive, so I think that made sense. Oh, I've just done something weird.
Yeah, in my case, like, I'm fine with like that moment, but as long as it doesn't become, oh, you just lose magic because you are being too aggressive. Like, yes, I'm a life cleric, but I also need to do the right thing so my team survives.
Your team did not want you to do that. You actually spoke for your team and
Yeah.
did something that they just
No, in this instance,
that
was
didn't
very
protect
rude.
them or anything. That just showed a disregard for human life.
Oh, it was a very good block.
You have two paladins trying to stop you from doing it.
It was definite. I don't think that can't be called you defending your team because they weren't in direct danger. It was other people. Anyway, so let's see. Team Worker went to Galahad.
Well, thank you.
Are we all just voting for
You actually
Galahad?
started to get me out of a net. Like,
Oh, that's true. He did make some good team moments. Roleplay
Hey, I voted
also
for-
goes to Galahad. I'm guessing for comedy. Gilmore gets I get an extra 50 XP. Yay! And let's see. Lucian gets MVP. So Galahad, you get an extra 350 experience points. Lucian gets another
thank you, guys.
220, and Herc will get an extra 50 when I add mine on. You ready for your XP?
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So it was a pretty easy fight because they
Rolls.
clearly weren't very good. So you only get 4,745 experience points.
You want a what now?
I'm going to
Yeah,
double check
your
my math
tax.
real quick, but I
Yeah,
believe.
it's not that much, but yeah, it's good. I'll take it.
Fucking John, there's not that much. It's just 4,755 experience points.
The fuck?
Oh, I'm so close to leveling.
I didn't know there was this much experience in the world.
That is quite a bit.
Yeah, they are actually very strong. Those salt golems. The fact they missed the amount they did is
Oh yeah. If those
insane.
consistently hit, they would just murder people.
Like, exhaustion is just
Yeah.
crippling.
Yeah, if like the first exhaustion is meh, the second is bad, the third is like okay.
Yeah,
and
once you get
after
to
that, it's just
third,
death.
you could have been in real trouble. This was actually a conflict I was like, this might be a dangerous one. But it was one of those moments where bad rolls played against me, But that's all part of D&D.
I was
Oh, I actually
just like-
forgot about the
roll.
thugs and stuff. Add another... No, I didn't forget about the thugs. They were included. Yeah, no, that's the correct experience.
Damn, I need 700 to level.
Wait, 85,000. Nah, jokes.
Oh dear.
How
How am I doing this?
are you
I
doing
think
what?
mistakes were made too.
Well, just the hit dice I just rolled.
Yeah, you are going to be good. You're
How-
going to
what-
survive.
Why is your hit dice a D8? Do you...
Warlock.
Warlock? Oh, you're taking a level in Warlock. Yeah, I mean, awesome. Your Lucian's going to be even more difficult to kill because he was already. I mean, I was throwing a lot of harms at you, and he didn't. That was another thing. The fact those devils got turned very early on and didn't come. One of them didn't come back until the end. And another crazy bit of luck there: 40% chance of summoning another devil, and I didn't manage to summon a single other devil. Like, I was worried about overdoing that and summoning. I did it for every single devil by the end, and there were 6. There were 6 devils total.
Oh, did the flail come
really
from
could have gone
Lucian?
the other way.
I wasn't sure about using that ability because I thought it would be maybe kind of swingy, but in the end I decided just to go for it, and it didn't change much.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't think I can actually turn the Fiend. No, only Fiend, so yeah, Lucian's was the only one who could do that too.
Yeah, good game. I'm going to stop recording here. I just think that's funny that it shows kind of a bit of bad luck or good luck how much it can change a game.
I mean, that was very tilted towards one side.
Oh my god, that was crazy. I mean,